Assalamu alaikum. Lesson number 24, connectors. I've named this lesson connectors. Actually, these words always are connected to something, and that's why, but they are random words. They don't fit into one neat category. So inshallah, we'll take these. Always they'll be attached with something else to give some extra meaning. So that's why I've named it connectors. Let's take the first word, inshallah, which is iya. And we know this means you alone because it's in Surah Al-Fatiha. Let's write this in blue pen to make a differentiation. So you alone. We have إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين, and ka is attached here. So إياك, you alone do we worship, and you alone do we ask for help. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين. Surah number 1, I believe is verse number 5. Surah number 1, verse number 5. اهدنا الصراط المستقيم 6, 7. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so that's that. Low is if. This is pretty straightforward, yeah? Okay, why am I keep getting these wrong? It doesn't matter. If. Low means if. So if we go to Surah Al-Hashr, Surah number 59, I need to find the verse number, but there is a famous verse which is لو أنزلنا هذا القرآن على جبل لرأيته خاشعا. 21. Verse number 21. Yeah, so low. Now you've got it. It's لو أنزلنا هذا القرآن. If we were to reveal لو أنزلنا هذا القرآن, this Quran, لو أنزلنا هذا القرآن على جبل, on a mountain, لرأيته, and low is normally followed by la afterwards in its reply. Yeah, so low is normally followed by la. I'll put it in blue just so you can have differentiation there. Because in this verse we can see لو أنزلنا هذا القرآن على جبل لرأيته, you would surely see it. لرأيته خاشعا. What's the word? خشوع, to be lowly. لرأيته خاشعا, humbled, of course, lowly, humbled. خاشعا متصدعا من خشية الله, crumbling, coming apart from the fear of Allah. So low by itself is if, but it's normally followed by la, and we can see that in the example of the verse. The next word is ya or ya ayyuha. We've already done ya actually. Ya means oh, and this is like oh just by connected to a word afterwards. Ya ayyuha is of course famously used as oh, like ya ayyuha alladhina amanu, oh you who believe, oh you. So let's just say oh you. Yeah, oh you who believe, oh mankind, ya ayyuhan nas, oh mankind. So it could mean oh or oh you who believe, whichever one it fits best. So we don't need to take ya, let's just use ya ayyuha. Ya ayyuha, and we don't have a specific example because ya ayyuha alladhina amanu, oh you who believe. In fact, memorize this phrase, ya ayyuhan nas, oh mankind. It could have ya ahl al-kitab, oh people of the book. Yeah, oh people of the book. Ya ahl al-kitab, ya Musa, oh Musa alayhi salam. Ya Isa, oh Isa. This is when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is calling upon them. Or even the people were calling upon, the prophets. So it depends, its usage. And normally ya is only used for someone who's directly in front or can be addressed directly in front. This is not an aqidah lesson, but so, if you do know that aqidah point, then there's aqidah point. So let's get rid of these, inshallah, and focus on the next ones. So in, we've taken it so many times now, in, because we have in and then ma, but it means if. In, if it refers by itself, then it means if. So let's see what example has been given for in. Surah Al-Alaq, Surah number 96, verse number 11. Surah number 96, verse number 11. وإن أرأيت إن كان على الهدى. Yes. أرأيت, have you not seen أرأيت? Have you not seen إن كان على الهدى? If he was on guidance. If he was on guidance. أرأيت إن كان على الهدى. Have you not seen or have you not considered if he was on guidance in كان على الهدى أو أمر بالتقوى until the end of the verse. But we just want to explain if here, for example. Yeah. So if. The next word is lamma, and lamma, this is a word which we've done a lot of when. We've done like hina, when. We've done mata, when, like question. We've done id, when. We've done idha, when. And now we're doing lamma, when. Yeah. So this is normally when you're narrating a story and it doesn't have any impact to the past or the future. Because remember we said id is for the past, idha is for the future. And this is like when something, for example. Yeah. So let's see what verse has been given and it will make more sense in the context of how this is used. If you go to Surah number 18, verse number 59. What is Surah number 18? Subhanallah. Surah Al-Kahf. Of course, we just done that, yeah? We go to Surah number 18, verse number 59. 59. Why didn't I recognize that verse? We read Surah Al-Kahf all the time. وَتِلْكَ الْقُرَى Of course. وَتِلْكَ الْقُرَى أَهْلَكْنَاهُمْ لَمَّا ظَلَمُوا وَتِلْكَ الْقُرَى, and that was the nation or town, that was the town. قُرَى أَهْلَكْنَاهُمْ, we destroyed them. لَمَّا ظَلَمُوا, when they wronged. Yeah, when they did wrong. Because ظَلَمُوا is in the past, wasn't فَعَلُوا. When it say فَعَلُوا. So walamma is just, and then walamma ja'ahum rasul, and when came to them a prophet, yeah, a messenger, sorry. Walamma ja'ahum rasul, and when came to them a messenger. So this is a when, and normally this will be followed by a noun, a verb. So lamma is followed by a verb, followed by a verb. So that is when we use this. Okay, aw and both mean or. Aw and both of them mean or. Yeah, but there's a difference between the usage of aw and Aw is just a general or, this or that. Yeah, this or that. Is in a question form which is used. Is always in a question form. So let's see the example that has been given for aw. So if you go to Surah Al-Baqarah, verse number 284. Surah Al-Baqarah, verse number 284. This is for aw. 284. In here, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, what's the verse? وَإِن تُبْدُوا مَا فِي أَنفُسِكُمْ أَوْ تُخْفُوهُ يُحَاسِبكم بِاللَّهِ. وَإِن تُبْدُوا, that if you make clear or make known مَا فِي أَنفُسِكُمْ, that which is in your souls, أَوْ تُخْفُوهُ, or hide it, يُحَاسِبكم بِهِ اللَّهِ, Allah will bring you account for it. Now this is a scary verse because the Sahaba got scared as well. It's like we just think of things and are we going to be brought on account? And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala revealed that no, you won't be brought on account for just the thoughts that you have. So is just like a general or, yeah, if you make it apparent or if you hide it. If you proclaim it or if you not proclaim it. If you make it known or if you hide it, then Allah will bring you to account. Good thing that was abrogated. It's a mercy from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Which is in the question form, is this is perfect, because if you go to Surah number 27, verse number 40, yeah, and this is for Surah number 27, which is Surah Al-Naml, verse number 40. هذا من فضل ربي ليبلوني أأشكر أم أكفر. That هذا من فضل ربي, this is the bounty of my Lord, ليبلوني, to test me, أأشكر, that am I grateful, am أكفر, or am I ungrateful. Remember we said كفر يكفر means to disbelieve, but also means ungrateful. Here it means ungrateful, sorry. Because this is the Sulaiman alayhi salam is talking about himself. So that when the throne of Bilqis alayhi salam was brought to him alayhi salam, then he was like, okay, this is a test for me. Am I going to be thankful to Allah that this was happened in my dominion? Yeah. Or am I going to be ungrateful? And of course he was grateful. Yeah, so So this is like a question form. He's questioning himself. Am I grateful or am I ungrateful? He's questioning himself here. So we can see being used there. Inshallah, we'll get rid of these. And then we have ba'du and ba'da and kullu. Ba'd means a few. Now, ba'd is used, so let's say some of. That's the translation that's been given here. Some of could also mean a few. Ba'd is used in different ways in the Quran, so it needs some explanation, and that deep explanation we're going to give to people who are enrolled in the course. But we will take a look at an example, of course, in the Quran. So, for example, Surah number 25, verse number 20. So, Surah number 25, verse number 20. And Surah number 25 is Surah Al-Furqan. Here is وَجَعَلْنَا بَعْضَكُمْ لِبَعْضٍ فِتْنَةً أَتَصْبِرُونَ وَكَانَ رَبُّكَ بَصِيرًا. وَجَعَلْنَا بَعْضَكُمْ, and we made some of you لِبَعْضٍ, for some of you, fitnatan, a test, atasbirun, then will you be steadfast, will you be patient, وَكَانَ رَبُّكَ بَصِيرًا, and Allah is ever watchful over you. Or not ever watchful, ever, He can see you. Yeah, He's the ever seer. Raqiba is watchful, which is slightly different. So, وَجَعَلْنَا بَعْضَكُمْ لِبَعْضٍ فِتْنَةً أَتَصْبِرُونَ. Again, we're going to dissect this for the people on the course, but you can see here means some of you of others. Okay, and then we've got the last one, which is kul, and kul means everyone or all. Not everyone, every or all. And there is a difference in the usage of how this is used. But let's use the famous ayah. 29:20 is the example that's been given. So let's go to Surah number 29, verse 20. Surah Al-Ankabut. Go to Surah Al-Ankabut. Inna Allah ala kulli shay'in qadir. Inna Allah ala kulli shay'in qadir. We can see that this is kullun, but kulli in the verse. So we can see that kul is affected by the grammar. Kul is affected by the grammar. Before kul is ala, and ala is harf jar, and that's why it's taking kulli. Inna Allah ala kulli shay'in qadir. Again, click the link in the description if you want to go deeper in how they specifically apply to the Quran. This lesson, connectors, there's not too much that we're going to go into deep, but these two we will. And it will really enhance and make you understand that when you see these two words, how they are appearing in the Quran and what effect that they have as well. So see you on the other side.